I think one of the things that you're really advocating as well is not just that, create a safe space so girls and women can play games. It's that, empower them. I mean, it'd be nice to see them in the industry really represented in a big way.
Exactly.
How do we turn the page there as well?
I think the first thing is acknowledging that the numbers are low, and we need to then track back as to how do we shift that. It's that we go to middle schools and we figure out and make sure that girls keep playing games, because that's one route to that, and they understand that you can get here through that, right? So it's, I think, unpacking the data and understanding that it exists. I think the other is the stereotype is that it's just young boys in their basements playing video games, and that's not true. And I think that that does a disservice to men that play video games as well, because it's so outdated, it's antiquated, and it's just not true. And so understanding that there's the diversity of those that play games is huge and broad. And when we think about competitive gaming, we need to open that up to a different variety and arsenal of games, because then you're going to start to see, right? If we're not just doing like League of Legends or Apex, but if we start to include some fighting games in that, if we start to include other games in that, then you're going to get a diversity of people and a diversity of thought as far as on that competitive landscape. And people will say, oh, I can do that. And then the other is, this is not necessarily what I always just say to college kids: anything that you can think of as a job, you can probably make it happen in any industry. So if you love art, you can find something that's probably, and video games, something exists. You just have to figure out how you want to follow that passion and create it. I personally, at first I didn't really get how doing all the things that I did when I was younger, president of Black Student Alliance, doing all of these activist things, and wasn't called that back then. It wasn't like you could put that on your social media, but those things were always so important to me. And okay, wait, it's also can be important in this space as well, right? It's me, I'm the special sauce, so to speak. So kind of understanding that. And then the last thing I'll say on that is give people a chance. I think that oftentimes women don't get a chance to mess up, to try something again. Oh, you don't have all the qualifications. Oh, you need to do this free internship. First of all, internship shouldn't be unpaid anymore. Stop it, right? Because only a certain segment of people can afford to do that, right? We know who they are. And so pay for internships and then give people a chance. I say this even within the space of funding. Fund more women, even though you may think, you know what, this is not gonna work. Well, do you know how many men got the opportunity to fail on that project in order to fail this, and now you're making $1 billion. So give them a chance.